can't talk to you if we don't talk about Barstool, whether you're ever going to own all of it, how it's adding to the results. It's, anyone else think it's ironic that your big name, Portnoy, all he had to do was buy Penn Gaming. He wouldn't have to screw around with anything else. What's the low on your stock for the year? It's at 120. What's the low?
Yeah, we were down to $4 in March of 2020. $4.
And your stock might actually, I could actually make a case that the valuation here, while obviously high, but I at least understand it in the real world to some extent. And I just wonder, why didn't he tell all his friends to buy that?
Well, Dave did quite well for himself because
I bet he did. Maybe that's where he gets the play money. Yeah, maybe that's where he gets the play money for the other stuff.
Some of it, Joe. When we acquired 36% of Barstool, the way we structured it was that the key principals at Barstool, Dave being number one on that list, along with Erica Nardini and Big Cat and others, they received 55% of the consideration was in Penn stock, 45% in cash. So they've all done well. We've all been along for a heck of a roller coaster. As you see there on the chart, we dipped from 30 down to 4, and then it's just been a ride back up to wherever we are at the moment, $110, $115 after a really good call yesterday. Super excited about our growth trajectory. We've got a lot going on. I'm sure there's a lot you want to get to on this interview.
Yep. But I want to know about, your plans for the sportsbook, the Barstool Sportsbook. You're in, I guess you launched in Michigan in January. You're in Pennsylvania. How many states will you be in if in a perfect world? And what would that mean for the company?
So we're live in 2 right now, as you mentioned, Joe. We went live in Pennsylvania in September. Great results. Our goal in every state is to be top 3 in market share, number 1 in profitability. We're delivering on that now in Pennsylvania. I'm confident we're going to deliver on that in Michigan. We launched 2 Fridays ago, so 2 weeks ago. We had 50,000 registrations of our app and 26,000 first-time depositors on the app in the first 10 days, $27.5 million in handle. So we're well positioned. And to answer your question, we're planning to be live in at least 10 states by the end of this year. So as you and I are hopefully doing a preview to the Super Bowl next year, we're hopefully in 10 to 12 states and much broader than the 2 we have today.
I mean, I think a lot of the evaluation has to do with Barstool, and I wonder what you do with it. You already get 100% of the sports betting revenue from Barstool. Only own 36% of it. It obviously would be synergistic to buy the rest, but if you're already getting 100% of the revenue, would it make sense as a media company if you're going to transform more into that, or if it's just core gaming, do you just stay with what you have now?
Well, we've already agreed on the front end, Joe, that our ownership is going to bump up. So we go from 36% to 50% at the 3rd anniversary, so 2 years from now. And then there's put call rights on both sides after 3 years. So we'll be somewhere between 50% and 100% owners of Barstool Sports, the media company, which I'm thrilled about. Erica Nardini would tell you that they had their best year ever in 2020. Their revenues and their EBITDA were up significantly year over year. And they pivot from just being a sports media company to all things lifestyle, Davey Day Trader, unboxing ceremonies, and now he's, helping small businesses across the country through the Barstool Fund. I couldn't ask for better partnership than what we have with Barstool. Dave's my guy. Erica's great. Big Cat. I couldn't have it any better from a partnership standpoint.
Hey, Jay, complicated question for you, given your support for Dave. How do you think about Dave Portnoy in the context of being a key man for the success of Barstool? And the reason I ask the question is there are people online, as you know, that are furious with him. There are people saying that he should be sued, that the SEC should investigate him effectively as one of the people that manipulated the stock or part of a pump and dump. You could see real, and look, we don't know if anything is going to happen in that regard, but given all of his various roles and a lot of the things he says off the cuff, how do you think about the key man risk from a shareholder perspective related to Dave Portnoy?
Well, look, Dave is an entrepreneur down to the core. He started Barstool in 2003 in his parents' basement, and he's turned it from that and 2 employees to over 250. They've got 80 people that create content. He's a marketing genius. And I think that, look, there's different ways to look at what happened with this GameStop issue. And I think Dave makes some good points around some of the concerns. And we'll see where this goes. I think time will tell. But Dave is certainly going to be vocal about how he feels. I applaud him for that. I think that his audience is loyal because of how real Dave is, and he's full transparency. Even as a day trader, he makes it very clear where he places his bets and what stocks he owns when he sells them. So we'll see where it goes. But I think Dave is being true to Dave. He's being true to his fans, and I think he feels like retail day traders were wronged in how they were halted from being able to buy the stock when everybody else on the other side was able to continue to buy, sell, and short the stock on the same day. So we'll see where this goes. But I think there's reason to, on both sides, maybe to have some concern.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.